Welcome back, everyone. Today we'll be unboxing a bunch of different figures. These are from the Special Legends Edition Batman series. The first figure we'll be unboxing today is Longbow Batman. So this Batman has a bow and some arrows, and he has some really neat armor. All right, let's check out the back. On the back, it's going to show all 6 figures within this set, and we will be unboxing all 6 figures today. There's Knight's End Batman right up there on the top left. We have Viking Batman, Samurai Batman, Longbow Batman, Crusader Robin, and the Riddler. Here's Longbow Batman out of the package, and he's all set up. He has that bow in his left hand, and then he has this arrow pouch right here with the arrows, and he has this right in there with his cape. So yeah, this is an interesting figure. So this is supposed to be like a Middle Ages type of a figure line. So they're supposed to have that, yeah, basically that Middle Ages look to them, which they do. And these figures are from 1996. And I like that we can actually take out the arrows. And on this bow and arrow, it's like actually like this little like string or thread here. So we should be able to maybe get a little bit of launching action. We'll see. So yeah, I think we should be able to get a little bit of launching action. Let's actually take this out of Batman's hand and we'll see here. All right, let's try that again. So there's no spring to launch this. We just have this part here that can do. Let's give it a try. Okay, not too well, but you know, oh, whoa, okay. That time it worked. Wow. I was not expecting that. That had like some pretty powerful launching power. So yeah, he comes with the 3 arrows. Let's put that in his arrow pouch. So that arrow pouch, again, that does come out just like that, and it goes right in there. We can just snap it into place there. So yeah, this is one of several Batman figures in this line that we'll be checking out, and this is the first one. I figured we should definitely start with a Batman figure. And it's a little bit tricky to get this Batman figure to stand. It's not impossible or anything, but we have to lean him back a bit. There we go. Now he stands. We'll set this figure aside and let's check out another Batman figure. This is Knight's End Batman, and it has the Batman logo right there. It says Batman on the side, and then we have Batman right there. And it looks like it's all the same packaging on the front. You know, we'll just have a different name for whatever the figure is right there. And there's our figure, and let's check out the back. The back should look very similar to the other figures. There might just be different order possibly. Let's see if there's different order of the pictures. Actually, so far, same order. It just highlights the figure that's in the box. So it looks like this one has a launcher that it comes with, and we can push button at back of launcher to fire that projectile or that disc. All right, let's check this one out next. This is Knight's End Batman. So as Bruce Wayne recovers from critical injuries inflicted by arch-rival Bane, he appoints as his stand-in a mysterious new Crusader who takes on the mantle of Batman. And assuming that would be this Batman, this figure here. So this figure comes with the launcher, some really interesting armor that's pretty unique, really. I mean, there's not a whole lot of Batman figures that resemble this Batman. And his cape does come off. I'm guessing this would get lost a lot of times after this was, you know, used and played with. I'm sure that cape would come off and then, you know, disappear, and then just left with the figure. But we'll keep that cape together with this figure, and let's check out the launching power. Okay, this must be, okay, maybe we just, oops, that cape came off. All right, let's try the launching power here. Okay, so we just turn this over that way, and then the disc launches. We'll get a close-up of this figure. I like these like dagger looking things right here on his armor. I think that looks really neat. Next up we have the Riddler. And looking at the back of the package, it shows instructions for the Riddler. So it looks like we can load the projectile into the launcher, and launch the projectile. Here's the Riddler out of the package. So there's one projectile that'll launch, and it's the left projectile. So yeah, that's some pretty good launching power on there. We'll take a look at that again. Good thing it didn't fly away too far. And then we have this that can move back and forth. The Riddler can look through there, and that way he can get precise aim of the projectile. And it looks like he has some handlebars he's holding on to. And this also attaches to his waist there. And we can take this off if we'd like. And it just disconnects like that. The accessories on a lot of these 90s figures they're interesting. They're really like creative and unique. So I'll put this back on here. This piece falls out a lot, so I could see this being a piece that goes missing a lot. It just doesn't stay on too well. So we'll get this back on the Riddler, and also the handlebars that he has to grab onto too. It just gets a little bit, you have to kind of like push his arm back a little bit, especially this left one, or the second hand that we're looking to put into place. There we go. Let's get that projectile back in there. Let's try one more launch. One more launch. Yeah, it definitely has really good launching power. Okay, this time I don't know where I went. So on the floor, where I'm doing these videos, I have like tons of toys and toy packages, so I don't know. I'll have to look for that in a little bit. I'll set the Riddler down, and let's keep moving on, and we'll move on to our fourth figure out of 6. Good news is I found the missing projectile. Wasn't missing too long. Next up, we're on to another Batman figure. This is Viking Batman. Let's turn the figure around, and here's Viking Batman. Looks like he comes with a lot of armor and a shield and some other accessories, so we'll check this out. Here is Viking Batman, and Viking Batman has this shield in hand in his left hand, and he also has this kind of like axe looking type of thing here, which is interesting looking. And I didn't really go into articulation on these figures. This one's already getting a little loose. It's interesting how they can, the figures can get loose in the joints or they move in the package even though they haven't been out of the package. And actually this one only has one, and it's probably to be able to swing this around. So let's put this in his hand, that way we can, you know, move this back and forth like that. And we definitely have to check out this cape. This is I don't know, it's kind of a unique, interesting cape. Actually really interesting. It definitely doesn't look like the typical Batman cape. And just like a lot of these figures, and really all of them so far, we can take the cape off. So I don't know which way you like, with the cape or without. I actually like both. I mean, they look really neat, just in different ways. This kind of reminds me more of like the, you know, just like the Batman we're used to seeing. Then you put this cape on, it just looks, I don't know, looks different. So anyway, really cool either way. And again, this is Viking Batman. Time to check out our 5th figure. So we have 2 more figures to check out. And let's go into, let's unbox this one next, Robin. So I'll adjust this and see if we can zoom out a little bit. There we go. So this is Crusader Robin. And Robin comes with some interesting accessories, a crossbow this time. That'll be neat to see this. And I do like the helmet too. I can see on the front that this helmet actually comes off, so you can put the helmet on or take it off. I think that's fun when you can just take off the helmet or headgear or armor, like on or off. I just think that's a lot of fun. So let's check out this Robin. And I really appreciate and respect these figures that have been saved for so long. So just think about it. These have been saved in the package. One sec. There we go. I want to make sure everyone can hear what I'm saying. Okay, so back to what I was saying is these have been saved in the package since 1996. I mean, that's a long time to save these in the package. And actually, I've had them for a while. So I've kept them in the collection for a while, and they're just, I don't know, I think that's neat that, you know, they become kind of collectible or like vintage almost, and when they're that old. Anyway, so this is Robin, and Robin has this interesting armor on. He has these spike shoulder pads on. He has, let me get a little bit closer so everyone can see. So yeah, Robin has the red shoulder pads with the spikes on him. He has the red gloves. Green, kind of has that, you know, typical Robin red and green color to him, so we can tell it's Robin. And then also this R kind of gives it away that it's Robin. So we might need to, if we want to take his cape off, we probably have to take that helmet off first. So this one's a little bit trickier to get off. I mean, it seems like it's possible. Yeah, it definitely seems like it's possible. So there's Robin without the cape. I kind of like the look with the cape on this one, actually. So that one looks cool like that. Now let's get, what is this? Interesting, maybe like a shield. Okay, so that looks like a shield. Let's get Robin set up now. So we're getting this helmet back on. And he has the shield. Let's put the shield in hand. We'll try the left hand. So we just push that into his hand and he's holding onto the shield that way. And here's that crossbow. He comes with 3 arrows. So this one we'll put right here. And it just barely connects. So we're going to pull this back and check out the launching power. I'm assuming it has good launching power because Batman's bow and arrow did. Okay, not so good there, but you know what? I still think it's going to be really good launching power. I'm not going to say it's not yet because of Batman's. Okay, again, it didn't work out, but we're going to get this. It's a little tricky because we have to like make sure it lines up in here. Okay, we're going to pull it back really far this time. There we go, we got it. So definitely good launching power. Is there a, I don't see a carrying case for these arrows for Robin. Okay, let's get this figure here. We'll take the shield off for now and let's work on this crossbow. Let's put the crossbow in his right hand. I wonder which hand it's supposed to go in though, like right or left. I guess it could go in either one. I could look at the packaging too, but we'll just have fun with it and just, you know, have our whatever way we want to do it. That's the fun thing about these figures is, you know, there's suggested ways to like put the accessories on, but we can kind of just do what we want with them. That's what makes it a lot of fun. There's really no right or wrong to it. We can put the crossbow, we can do that to Batman or switch the capes out or armor or, you know, just whatever. So, and the shield, I don't know, the shield is kind of like, I don't know, I don't really, yeah, let's see here. Well, that's what it would look like, you know, without the arrow in there. We can put the arrow in there, but it's just going to slide right out. Unless we have it like that, we can do that too. That actually looks pretty cool. I guess if Robin had this shield right there, it'd really be protecting him a lot. Let's just try putting the shield in this hand. I'm just curious to see exactly what it looks like if we could even get that crossbow in there. So Robin has really good defense right now, like that. Okay, so this is our 5th figure. Let's clear the way for our last final figure, and it's Samurai Batman. There's a look at the back of the package. We have all 6 figures again. Samurai Batman doing his thing with his different samurai accessories or weapons he has. It looks like this bubble is yellowing a little bit, and that's typical for older toys for the bubble. That's that plastic clear piece. It just gets a little bit yellow sometimes. And there's ways to make that not be as likely to happen, but sometimes it just happens. And if they're stored in like a basement or a damp, moist environment, they kind of get a little bit yellowed to them. Because I've stored stuff in places where it's like there's a little bit too much moisture, and yeah, they definitely get yellow. So let's see here. Okay, so we can put like, okay, I think this actually is going to go here. I should have paid a little more attention to the package. I could grab the package, but you know what? We're going to do this, like I was saying, just to like make it however we like it. And I think this looks pretty cool like this. I'm guessing the package showed it like this. Could have it like that too. I don't know what it is about that, but that just looks kind of cool. I don't know, I like it. So this here, we should be able to have this go through both hands. I think that's what that's for. The cape just does not want to stay on. Maybe we have to position this a little bit better. I think that should, okay, there we go. That should be a lot better. That looks like it's pretty much like stuck in place. There we go. That looks a lot better. So again, Samurai Batman. We're just taking our time going through these and looking at the armor and everything that comes with it. So this Batman, as you can see, does have that samurai suit or uniform outfit on. The samurai gear. All right, let's check out all the figures that we unboxed today. Let's get another look at all the figures. This is all 6 figures from the set. So as we're looking at these, which one of these is your favorite? My favorite is, I'm going to say this one right here. I just think this is really neat. This is the first one we opened or unboxed today. I like it because it has the bow and the arrows. Just the uniform or the suit for Batman looks really neat. But I think what really does it is the arrows and the storage for the arrows. I like that. And then this, yeah, this bow. And it actually can launch too. It's not just like for display. It actually can launch these arrows, which is super neat. So that's my favorite. If I had to go with a second favorite, that's a difficult one. First off, I think they're all really neat. I do think they're all really cool. But maybe this Robin, because I like the crossbow. I just think these being able to launch the arrows is really neat. All right, well, that is it for today's video. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you next time.